evening, everyone. I'm not too good with public speaking, so throwing that out right now. So, bear with me with this, okay? I don't even think I ever spoke into a microphone before. So. Anyways, I'm Tumath. I graduated from the electrical program here. My story goes, I started in a factory. I was making car parts. I didn't even know what the car parts were for, to be honest. And I'm blank now. Anyways, after the factory closed up, I got laid off, like many people at that time. So I had two options. I can find another minimum wage job, or I can go with the system of second careers that the government was funding, and I was familiar with it. So the only other problem I had, I didn't find a school yet. So I went online, and I found this school called the Center. I looked at it, and I saw that there was an information session coming up. So I just decided to go. When I was leaving, actually, I told my dad where I was going. I was going up to Burlington to see a school. And he asked, Chris, what's the school called? And I was like, the Center. And he asked, Chris, the Center of what? So I really didn't know what I was getting into. So when I was there, though, everybody seemed nice. So, like, we got an introduction into the trainers and Scott, and took us into the other trades, the millwright, electrical, and obviously I was very into electrical already. And so after the information session, actually they took us into a classroom to write a reading and math assessment. I bombed. And going home, I remember hitting my steering wheel and being like, oh man, I didn't know any of those math questions. So I didn't expect anything more from this. I thought that was it. But I got called for an interview by Danielle. And she was telling me, yeah, you bombed the test. I was like, yeah, that's it. So, but we made a deal. She said she accepted me into the electrical program, but I had to go through doorways. And you know what? I had no problem with it. If they were willing to help me, I was more than willing to work hard for what I wanted. And I achieved that. And Al and Christine, they helped me so much. Like, my algebra was horrible. I didn't know where to begin, and they did so much for me. So I want to thank them, Al and Christine, very much. So after doorways, I retook the test and I passed. Got one wrong. So. And I started an electrical program. And the thing about this electrical program was it's 22 weeks. You go in there, you learn theory, you're hands-on, and then you go on to the workforce. It's not like other colleges how you go there for 6 months and then you go for a summer off, and then another 6 months, and then summer off, and who knows how long it goes, right? But this was good because I just wanted 22 weeks and let's go. Let's start making money. And that's what happened. And we learned everything. PLCs, we did AC motors. I learned how to do circuits in that class, blueprints, and even doing some coffee runs I learned. Thanks to Scott. It's awesome. So, yeah, near the end, they actually helped me tweak up my resume a lot. And I can't remember who helped me, so the resume team, if you're out there, thank you. And yeah, so after the resume was done, I handed it into DeVito Electric, and he hired me on the spot over via email, so that was awesome. And I worked there for 10 months, minimum wage, learning the trade, and I was happy. But then an opportunity came up for apprenticeship at the Niagara Catholic School Board, and I jumped right on it. Like, apprenticeships, they don't come easy these days, so I jumped on it. And actually today, just before I came into this, event, actually the electrical union called me and hired me to go. I'll be going to the hospital in St. Catharines, so it's going to be really exciting. I'm going to be learning a lot. So honestly, all I can say about the center is, like, you guys are awesome. Like, you guys helped me a lot. I doubted myself in the beginning, But now I have more confidence, and things are getting better. And I've been making more money than I have ever done before. And I also have a 5-year plan of moving out of my dad's basement. So.